Hello, everybody. Look at me, horribly off center. It's like I've done this one whole time. Welcome to Div C. Div C East. Our second Div C East match of this season. I gotta stop getting off of the screen. Please excuse my wiggles. We are gonna watch Durotan's Couch take on Save the Murloc tonight. So I hope everyone is ready for some great games. We have the third seed against the eighth seed, but do not count out Save the Murloc. 2 seasons ago, they were on the top. And we saw them in the finals. So they are not a team to sneeze at. So we are looking forward to some really good games between these two teams. Just to catch everybody up. Linus, I saw that you donated those 69 biddies. Thank you so much. We we failed today at getting Linus's map ban and pick selection to work, so you're just gonna have to take my face right now. But we did see Save the Murloc winning the coin flip, and they elected to take the map. So they banned out towers and BOE, and we do see you Durotan's Couch banning out Sky and Braxis. And with that, Save the Murloc is taking us to Dragonshire, which is one of my favorite maps. I think it's a really cool map. There's a lot of potential for high level macro and micro play. So there's a lot of different comps you can run on it, but maybe we'll get a Chen playing Rexar. Huh? 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 Uh-huh. We are just trying to get people into the lobby. We did have someone with a slight computer glitch. It is okay. They will be in here. And until then, I'm stalling. No one knew that I was stalling. But, Darganshire. What are we looking forward to seeing in Dragon? I think if we could get a very strong top laner. Wait, maybe I shouldn't give the strats out. What if these teams have never seen Dragonshire before? I never thought about that. Teams, have you ever played this map before? Because if you haven't, close your ears. Plug your ears. Don't listen to all these things I'm about to tell you. Strong top lane. Gank top if necessary. Grab those siege camps. Have control of the bot lane, maybe put someone strong on the bot lane, and have a 3-man gank squad. It could work. It could work. Then you usually have a full control over the bot bruiser camp, the siege giants, XP leads. Gotta think. But they didn't know that. They've never played this map before. This is a brand new map to the Heroes of the Storm. So, it's the first time it's ever been played in the history of Heroes. And I hope that you're all very excited for it. We do though have 15 minutes. The team is allowed 15 minutes for a delay. Wait, we're gonna get antidotes. Okay. Hopefully. Oh, we're gonna get dad jokes. Okay. Everything that I've wanted is now destroyed. Who's gonna win this game? Who's everyone thinks gonna win? Sorry for my delayed responses. I am on a slight delay. So I'll probably maybe answer you way after you even ask a question. So I do apologize to that. I promise I'm answering you as soon as I can. So we do have, as I said, a little bit of wiggle room for the start of the first game. We have 15 minutes. A pause or delay time. Make sure that the teams are ready to go. They are able to use this if there is a disconnect in. Oh my gosh, we have another We have another person. Um, we're only waiting on one person. I'm not gonna tell you which team it is. I'm not gonna tell you um who. I know who it is. I will never tell on him. But this is just our second cast of the season. I'm excited to be back. I didn't get to cast much last season. Um, all you people, all you East Coasters, give me some East Coast time games, please. I'm dying for it. Um, so yeah, we're probably gonna see the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna be picking up a lot of games. So if you like what you see today, just make sure, make sure you hit that sexy little follow button. I think it's here. Um, and then you can see me and all of my awkward stalling wiggles. I'm gonna butcher everyone's name too, so please, please flame me. Please flame me when I butcher the names. Oh, okay. The captain of Save the Murloc is coming into chat just to fill in. The map twisters will blink in OBS, turning off hardware. Oh, okay, thank you. Um, we're gonna have some time filled in with some dad jokes in the chat, I believe. So if you like them, give a huge thumbs up. If you do not like them, make sure to flame. I'm just kidding, NGS is all about positivity. But we've got some couches and we got some Murlocs, and if Murky is not played, I begged this team. Now that you're in the chat, I gave you my link. Now that I know you're in there somewhere. Now that I know it. You promise me. Promise me that you're gonna play Murky in the finals. And I never got a Murky play. Thank you. Thank you so much for that follow. You're on the roster of one of these teams, yes? Aren't you on the roster of Durotan's couch? Thank you for that follow. Oh dear. We are good. Oh my god, we are actually gonna play the video game. Did I do more wiggles? In just 1 second, I can stop. I can stop being myself and get on with the games. Right now, I bet. Let me just read your minds. Right now, I bet you are thinking, wow, I'm not sure she's ever seen this game. Has she ever played this game? Does she even know what Dragonshire is? Quick, name 4 heroes. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What is Blizzard? Has this been the most awkward moments of your entire life? I mean, I'm not embarrassed. I hope all of you feel like slightly uncomfortable, but like intrigued. Like, oh, this is getting very strange, but let's see where this is going. Because that's what I aim for at all times, actually. It looks like this person has got the slowest HOTS loading screen I have ever seen. But that is okay. Yeah, but do you like fish? Can I get you a fish? How about a beautiful fish? Beautiful fish? Two fish. Don't forget Jake from State Farm. I am Jake from State Farm. Vince, my boy. Yeah, Vince, my boy. How you doing tonight, Vince? How is it going, Vince? What about Sailor Twift? I feel like these names are just to mess with my head. And and my speech impediment. Oh. Oh, rip. 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 Rip everything. We're talking about the couch plastic. Anyone have a grandma who had couch plastic? Let me think of the most uncomfortable thing I could think of. Um, no, this is a family friendly stream. Nothing. Nothing weird. Nothing weird. People, are you ready for me to butcher names? Are you ready for me to butcher names? 10 seconds until I stop butchering names. I mean, 10 seconds and a draft until I start butchering names again. Think we good? Oh my god, they're spamming at me. We're starting the game. We're starting the game. Everyone stop yelling at me. We're going to Dragonshire. As I said, first pick is going over to Durotan's couch. Who has the blue side tonight? Leave the Murloc on the red side. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Dragonshire. Can I see a solo heal? Abathur Cup. It is OP here. Just fully broken. However, can I have Butcher? Butcher anyone? Murky? Are these just gonna be standard like a Nubrak, Anna? Sylvanas can be banned too. Sylvanas pretty decent pushing with the Dragon Knight. Ooh, Haka. Very strong solo laner. I like it. I like the Dahaka ban. Very strong on top lane in this map, but I think we have Urel Chen available Rexar available. Don't need Dahaka. Who needs Dahaka when you can have the Drunken Panda and Anaban? Not a surprise. Ana, arguably the best healer in the game, but we still have a lot of good ones available. I'm hoping to see a Melf. Oh, I don't know the team comp, so maybe I'm just not like, oh yeah, snap lock Melf, please. Johanna. Okay, that also makes a lot of sense. Johanna has really strong kit, but again, a new Brock's still available? A new Brock? Hello? Diablo? Diablo's pretty good in the shrines. A lot of walls to slam people into. Oh, and there goes the ban of Bug Boy. What a disappointing end to the Bug Boy dreams. I am so sad now. I've not seen Bug Boy in a very, very long time. Snaplock URL. Diablo? Diablo makes a lot of sense. Again, very, very good in the shrines, very good in team fights. Has a pretty great kit. He can solo kill anyone after 16s. Smart. Big egg roll makes me hungry. This game is gonna make me hungry and just crying because of my lisp. And there's the Rexar. We have it. We have it. Ah, how do you counter that? Maybe around maybe 10. You can? I suppose. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is a team. Okay, I am kind of liking what Durotan's Couch is throwing down. Throwback to when I played Durotan's Couch, and I was very scared. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see like another tank ban here. Potentially another lockout of a healer. But they're not really showing much with the false dead Rexar. They could go in any direction. I don't think that this is like anything crazy. But that would be great if we just have something very, very off meta that's just snap locked. Stooky! Stukoff, pretty good. Rexar and Dragonshire is so solid. But the Diablo Rhaegar is pretty good at rotating gank squad. If you get like a burst damage to go with this, I mean Sylvanas is also very good damage. Oh, interesting. 2 auto attackers coming out from Save the Murloc. I'm kind of wondering if they're going Magi Falstead here then. Or if they're going Bribe Falstead, so he could just go around and kind of be a nuisance, continuously getting camps out. Sylph can also do that with the Mer Queen at 4. It's just very crazy push potential, so they're all and KT. They're all against Rexar. This is gonna maybe be a pretty tough matchup. I think it might be actually even, to be honest. Are we gonna have Chain Lightning? What if we have Chain Lightning? That would be so broken. Not really. Not really. Don't go Chain Lightning. Echo of the Elements, please. And Murden. Way to round it out. These are 2 really good teams. I think top lane, I see the Rexar winning a little bit more against the Thrall, but overall team fight potential, I think Durotan's Couch has a very, very scary combination. And like Wailing Arrow, Earthquake, Apocalypse maybe, or Lightning Breath. Either one could work very well. Um, wow. This is so interesting because then we also have a battery for the Oriole with that Vala. So if Vala's just continuously doing insane amounts of damage, we might see the team lights leaning towards Save the Murloc. This can go either way, friends. It can. And we are just moments away from my horrible butchering of names. So please, please get ready. Once these potatoes load in, I'm not calling them potatoes, I'm just saying maybe some of them are working with a potato computer. And we are in the game. So, goodbye, everybody. Captain Wedge is on that Thrall. Wildcard is on that Kael'thas. Maybe I should zoom in. Sailor Twift on the Sylvanas. Big Agril on that Diablo. And Soln on that Rhaegar. And that is Durotan's Couch. And on the right side, we have, I think it's Apollo on that Oriole. We have Odium Reigns on the Falstead. Sean WL on that Muradin. We have Peororo San on that Vala. And up top on the Rexa, we have Kular. There's so many ways of saying his name. I wonder what is correct. But we just have a little bit of a mid skirmish. Not too much is going to go on mid, I don't believe. It is a 5v4 though, so Rexar is going to be able to soak the top wave for free before Thrall gets up there. Maybe just tiny bits ahead on the XP, but as we see, it is not actually the case. And we're going to have a 4-man rotation on the side of Durotan's Couch between mid and bot. I do like this with Sylvanas and Kael'thas. You're going to be able to clean up the waves very quickly, but I also kind of like what the Falstead is doing. He's able to fly anywhere, clean up these waves pretty quickly, and then you have a 3-man gank squad in mid lane. So both of these strategies can actually work very well. We do see Durotan's Couch taking the siege camp right at that 1 minute mark. Very, very smart to have the camps out super early. So that is going to be a huge advantage, or maybe just slight advantage for the beginning of this game. First camp out, that makes sure that Volstead has to stay down there and clear that, or risk taking tower damage. So this is a great time to try to engage in mid lane, which they are doing. But of course, Vala Battery is just allowing everyone on Save the Murloc to be healed very easily. Let's just go up top. It does look like we have a pretty even fight between Thrall and Rexar. Rexar is actually winning a little bit, and we have Vala who just rotated up with the Muradin, and that is going to be a dead Thrall. And a Shrine capped on the top lane for Save the Murloc. But bot lane here, we do see very strong control of the Shrine by this 4-man of Durotan's Couch. They're getting a little bit of damage onto the towers. Sylvanas might be in trouble, but Rhaegar is there with the heal, and they are able to turn it around and get that Falstead. And actually, Vala took a lot of damage during that too, so did Oriole, so that was a tough battle down bot. And Thrall's getting pushed back to his own towers here. And this is why Rexar is so strong on top lane. He's able to push. He's able to have Misha either scouting or on the point. Oh, and that is almost a dead Vala. She is getting out once again with the sick Oriole heals. And this is why you pick Rhaegar on a map with a lot of camps. He is such a good early camper. Able to go and pick up camps by himself early game. And it is a 2v3 currently on top of the Shrine. The bomb damage is insane. We do have, let's see if we have any crazy talents. It all looks relatively standard. We do have auto attack build by the Vala and bribe build for the Falstad. So I think we're actually going to go into kind of auto attack Falstad too. Thrall is able to secure this shrine up top, giving Durotan's Couch a slight advantage to try to cap this shrine. But how long can he stay up here? Misha can stay up here forever on this point. And Thrall looks like he's a little bit in trouble, but out comes the Wolfie. He should get out of here. Unless we send Misha flying into the fort to kill him, and we do not. Bot lane is now actually taken over by Save the Murloc. And we're going to see both shrines unsave the Murloc side for the briefest of seconds, but bot shrine is getting contested, so that is going to go back over to Durotan's Couch. Both teams are doing a really good job with rotating and prioritizing either fight or shrine control. We haven't seen anyone have shrine control, or not shrine control, but dragon for more than about 20 seconds. So not even 20 seconds, maybe like 10 seconds it was on Durotan's Couch. It's been very short amounts of time where the dragon is able to be channeled. And then there's the defense every single time it happens, but this is why Sylve is so good on maps like this. The towers are almost down. If they are able to secure this well, then that is going to be a huge deal because the shrine phases will be so much harder. But Rexxar is winning on top lane. Oh, I missed the Murden kill. That makes sense. I'm always missing the kills. But we do see Sylvanas having to back because of no mana. I'm not sure if Save the Murloc knows that she is not here and that they can engage with just the Diablo here. But they're just going to go and safely soak. Maybe not engage into the shrine yet. But the Vala and the Oriole come in and Diablo just walks away. And we do have another siege camp picked up by Durotan's Couch. Very smart play, picking up the camps right when they spawn. It seems like they have maybe played this map before. And that is a dead Falstad, but Sylvanas is a little bit in trouble. This Murden will be able to get her if he just continues to go for it. Murden is pretty powerful, but he will fall for that Sylvanas. And Thrall is able to wipe out that Rexxar. These fights have been relatively even. If we just see, get some stacks, we do have I guess 5-2 kills right now, and we do have some of the quest stacks coming up. Mana Addict is almost done. We're just looking for, oh, it is actually done. It's above done. I have seen this talent before. I absolutely promise. Durotan's Couch is going to be able to get the first Dragonite. Oh, that last minute stop though by the minion is OP. And we do see bot fort is actually almost dead. The dragon's just gonna come bot, try to... Wow, that is a dead Vala. And with all of the alts coming out, we do have so many used in that fight. We do see 8 alts out of the 10 used in that fight. Still have Sunder up, but Thrall is in that Dragonite. And we also have Rexxar in the top lane, so he's not going to be using his ult anytime soon. This is going to be a keep wall. This is a very early keep wall. 7-minute keep wall. This opens up a win condition for Durotan's Couch. So without missing any forts, they have a huge structural advantage right now. And if they win one fight, as the death timers keep getting higher, they might be in the position to just march down bot lane and win the game. I know the keep is down now too, so this is going to be constant cata pressure as Rexxar is trying to catch up to try to get 13s. The Save the Murloc doesn't want to fight down 13s, which makes sense, but they might have to if it comes to core damage. So we do see Brad coming out from the Falstad. Easy pickup of the Bruiser Camp. That's gonna put a little bit more pressure on top lane, where Rexar has been pushing and doing a pretty good job on that fort up there. Thrall is back to deal with that push, trying to push back on this Rexar and the camp. I feel like this camp is going to do quite a bit of damage, but we do have Bruiser Camp that's about to be pushing down core areas, so someone does have to respond to this. But we do see a big push top with 3 members of Save the Murloc. This is pretty smart idea. You don't want to go on the Bridge of Death, but they're just trying to even out structures a little bit, get the passive catapult pressure, and that Sylvanas was in trouble until the cleanse came out. But here comes the Falstad with the Gust, and that is going to secure the Sylvanas kill and the Thrall kill. Not Thrall kill, that is a Rhaegar. I know who I'm watching here. Orcs are so confusing. Oh, and that was a beautiful Aegis from the Oriole, but unable to save the Falstad. That is a dead bird, but they do still have, there's still a push on bot lane with some catapults and this Bruiser Camp. So Rexar is just going to deal with that for now. We do have 4 members up on the side to save the Murloc. So they're going to try to secure this bot lane for now. The camps are coming up. We do see Durotan's Couch picking up the camp every time on cooldown. This would have been potentially a good time to invade when they were up a person, but there was just such a short time for that to happen. We're still kind of early game, slightly mid game at this point. We're looking for 16s for both teams. XP is a little bit more favorable for Durotan's Couch. They're going to hit 16s first, and that is going to be a fight that they're going to want to capitalize on with those talents. 16 is a pretty strong talent tier. And this is a dead Murden. No, Dwarf Toss comes out, and I think he's going to survive. He is not. Of course, they just go up to finish off that Murden. And we do see, we're going to see a push top. Now the Sylvanas trade is back up. Rexar is bot capturing the shrine as Misha pushes out the catapults. It's usually the opposite of what we see, but I like it. I like it a little backwards. Rexar work down bot, and Vala Falstad just securing the top lane here. This is not gonna matter. They are not gonna be able to hold both shrines for very long, and we do see an invade on that Misha, and it's going to be siege camp for Durotan's Couch. That is a very, very successful invade there. And we do see the structures are actually not that uneven. We do have keep missing in bot lane on the side of Save the Murloc. However, they are only down 1 fort. So this can be anyone's game. It is very hard to come back from something like that. Ancestral comes out just when Falstad thought he had a dead Thrall. Anything can happen in Heroes of the Storm. Comeback mechanics, 6.5 out of 10. And the Crystal Aegis from Apollo has been very, very good. I think he has played Oriole 1 time before. That's a 4v4 on top. Both teams are 16s. Making sure not to spread the bomb. Rexar's just scouting out. Doesn't want the Diablo to be able to cap the shrine on his watch. But this is a Misha that's in trouble. Oh no, they're going for the bear. And Misha's going to be able to get away. We see here, 18's almost coming on. Save the Murloc needs to have a fight here. They need to have a really good fight. So if they can all group and get a solid fight, then that would be the capture of the dragon. But it looks like Durotan's Couch kind of has the same idea. They want this free dragon. and they are gonna start a fight. But on both the same teletiers, we can see a huge engage, and that Falstad is a little bit in trouble, but we do see quests completed by the Thrall. Kael'thas coming out with so much damage, but the Crystal Aegis is able to save that Vala for just a few more seconds. Sylvanas is able to capture that Dragon Knight, so her trait is not in the picture for this next push. And we do have Kados on bot and everything for Durotan's couch, so they're just gonna go and try to get some damage on the core. Maybe even win the game if they can get any kills here. This is a pretty strong dragon. We're looking at level 18 dragon. It is a pretty strong dragon. It has a lot of health. Maybe we can see how much health the dragon has right now. 17,600 health. And that core is just dead. And that will be first game going to Durotan's couch. It was very well played by both teams. I'm just gonna have the stat screen up for a couple of seconds here, just so that everyone can see who had all that damage. We do see 10 to 4 kills, so it was kind of very uneven in those terms. Let's just see who we have here. We're gonna ask oh, just saw a message in the Nexus Gaming Series Discord, so I'm so sorry about that laughter. I am back. Here we are, Durotan's couch. It's the first match. I'm just going to see if they are gonna go for first pick or map pick. I think I have a feeling which one they're going to, but I'm not gonna say. I don't want to be wrong, you know? If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna be super embarrassed. I'm not gonna be super embarrassed. Hey, Wedge! Hey, Wedge, buddy. You want first pick or map? Oh my gosh. Infernal Shrines. I think I did that wrong. They're doing all the stuff for me. They made the lobby for me and everything. Easy peasy. We're gonna go into Infernal Shrines next. So that's really exciting. Oh yeah. Bahamut. Bahamut, I saw that you picked up my friends, the Nexus Kitties, tomorrow. That's gonna be a pretty good game. Good series. If anyone wants to see some crazy casting, this guy over here, Bahamut underscore gaming, I know there is no underscore, is always casting. I mean, always casting. Like, I was looking at, I was looking at the calendar today, and I was like, I know he's casting at 8:30, so that means he's probably casting at 10, and then he probably has an 11:31 too. No, 7. Okay, let me do Pacific times for you. I can do this. Like 4? Yep. 5:30 definitely. Definitely is 7. But we are gonna go. Our second game is going to be Infernal Shrines. Another great game. Great map. Another great map. Oh, maybe I should put my face over here so you can never see what they're saying. Now it's a mystery to the teams. Whoopsies. Let's do this. Okay. Taking a note from Bahamut, covering the chat with my entire head. Um, Anywho, we are in Infernal Shrines. First pick on the side of Save the Murloc. I am just gonna say, I know it's never gonna happen, but this is arguably Murky's best map. So, again, not gonna say it's going to happen or that it needs to happen, but also, Liz, please skip, please skip. Um, Johanna and Anna. I like it. I like it. These bands are pretty normal. Are we gonna see Bug Boy band again? I actually really like Diablo on the shrines though too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see another Diablo picked up. Sylvanas, that makes sense. Sylvanas did a lot of work with the Dragon Knight last game and can do a lot of work. We didn't see any of that. It is okay. Everything is fine. He lost power. Nobody knows who lost power. Sylv did break the game. It is okay. Sylv wanted to make it to this game, and Nelly had a broken game. Rip all dreams. Rip my chair noises. So we do have a little bit of time. Before there is a DQ, of course, there is a 15 minutes. As I mentioned earlier, when we were waiting for someone to come in, there is. Wait, put me in, coach? I'm so ready. It'll be like that time that I was that I was hosting Heroes Eye Premiere series and I accidentally got on Team Feed 'em for about 5 minutes. I am everyone's favorite substitute player. But, okay, let's talk about Infernal Shrines. Let's talk about who is very good on this map, but will never get picked, right? Murky. Murky, 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 murky. Very, very good. Can control the two top camps, which are insanely strong. And can push down to all the way to core. Also do crazy things on the shrines with March of the Murlocs. And once you get slime stacks, easy peasy. Real hero. OP. Ragnaros can work here. Can protect all of the forts from any of the John Cenas that come marching down. Who else who's not usually picked but could be insanely good here? Kerrigan. Kerrigan would be really good here. Lunara? I think. Good work. Good work. Or here. Here, I will give you all I'll give you all the masterclass version of Infernal Shrines, okay? Are you ready? So here you go. You go into the shrine, you pop Dargan. Alexstrasza is a Dargan Queen. And once Dargan's done, you pop Odin. And then if things still are not done, you diva bomb it. And you also get Rag because Rag can then get the fort and attack from the fort. But we have him back in. We're gonna start this game very, very soon. We have everyone back in. I was on Team Durotan's couch for about 5 minutes, and I was just again kicked from a team. Twice in a week, I was kicked from a team. Infernal Shrines. And I gotta update the score. Durotan's couch taking that first game. I'd make my face bigger. Baja, how do you do this? Do I just go like this? How do I block this entire thing? Infernal Shrines. Let's see that ban of the Anna. Let's see the ban of the Johanna. How did I know? How am I supposed to know what's going on here? I bet it's Johanna. Oh, snap. I think this one, Sylvanas. Wow, I'm very good at this. Maybe we'll get like a new rock, man. Bug boy. Bug boy can work. I didn't mean to touch my camera. Asmo dunk. Champ? I wish we saw some Asmo dunk. But Bug Boy's available, Diablo's available. Zeratul? Anyone risky enough to do the Zeratul? I don't know if any of these teams play him, but he's very strong. Okay, it is Bug Boy. Just like... I could cover this much more of the screen. I would put on a beard, but you know, I'm very professional. The Diablo comes out again. And the Thrall. This looks very familiar. Very familiar. I wonder if anyone ever picked this. I don't think any of these heroes were picked yet. Greymane!
Oh, this is my jam!
Ah, Lucia. Okay. I really, really like the Greymane here. Very good camper, very good on the shrine, very good against the immortal Punisher. The Punisher. Ah, the Punisher. Zool? Was this gonna be a Zool game? The egg? I don't think this is gonna be a Zool game. The Kael'thas ban. Is that a respect ban on Kael'thas? It is Kael'thas' best map. Definitely. He's very, very good on the shrines. And he's very good at hitting people when they're stuck in close quarters. So This makes a lot of sense to me. I think here, are we gonna see a Rhaegar again? That worked for them for, oh my god. Um, something tells, something tells me. Okay, hear me out here. Let's say we go into another draft, right? Let's just say we go into another draft. I feel like you've gotta ban the Anna and Sylvanas and Johanna and Asmodin. And also get like Bug Boy and stuff. But as I said earlier, you do have that 15 whole minutes. 15 entire minutes of time. Wiggle room. Power breaker. Fixing time. Bahamut Rage. I'm gonna use your finger guns for like everything. Egg. Um. Anywho, I hope everyone is having a really great night. You see, I did not make a be right back screen because sometimes you just have to have the power of belief. And I believe his power will come back on before the 15-minute time limit here. I really honestly do. I feel like anytime we really hope we can get the power back. But I believe we can achieve the greatest of the Infernal Shrinerinos. Or we will see a forfeit. I did not mean to shove that huge water bottle in my face. I forgot I was on the screen at that moment. Water bottles. Get them. Only if they're bigger than your head. Pull in spring. Sponsored. Sponsored by also Maturino and GameStop. Where am I? I can't guess this and play it. Actually, I'd do it. I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready. I think that is very against the rules, but I am also very ready for that, so it doesn't it doesn't even matter. Um, let's just double check team rosters. Here he comes back. We are going into the draft again? Maybe? Yes? Infernal Shrines. Once again, will we ever see Infernal Shrines? We'll have to figure that out right now. Will we see an Anaban? Johanna Van? A Sylvanas Van? An Amsterdam Van? Let's see, a new picked? Diablo Thral? Greymane? Lucia? I feel like I've seen this before. I might be wrong. I might actually be wrong about this. Wow, they're waiting for. Oh my goodness. Just don't take on her. Oh, what a misband. What a mess. Um. I feel like this is also gonna be a band I've seen before. This is going well, everyone. I'm very very glad that I can bring to you these quality moments. But yes, we have the Anub, Barox, and the Thrall, and the Diablo. Is this gonna be Grammy and Lucia?
My jam!
Good, 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 good. And the captain is back, ready to ban some stuff. The Zool ban. I wanted to see the Zool if I'm honest with you. And that KT ban.
I will fight to my last breath.
There's a Rhaegar. I knew they would commit to the Rhaegar again. And essentially, are we gonna see Jaina? Would be pretty juicy here. Very good in these shrines. Also very good. I haven't seen Hanzo in a while. I'm just kidding. No, Hanzo is very fun. Oh my god, there's the Kerrigan I was talking about. And of course, the Urel. Very, very powerful solo laner. This. I don't know. I think you know Jaina still. I think Jaina's still pretty good here. I know into the new bracket's rough, but if she can burst down someone very quickly, then the shields don't matter. Or maybe something bulkier. Um,
I hear the call.
Depot is definitely bulkier. That, what an interesting comp. I'm wondering if this is a Ravenous Spirit or if it's going to be Gargantuan. And if this is Ultralisk or Maelstrom. I want to know how many things can be on the actual shrine at one time. That's what I'm hoping for. Just all of the summons. Too bad. No one else had anything to summon. But we are loading in. No one's allowed to see if anyone else is not loading in. Okay. So it's only been like it's been a while since we saw game one. Just to recap, Dragonshire. We did see Durotan's Couch winning that game. Um with only taking, I don't even know if they secured the mid fort. I think they just and because Bahamut's here, we're gonna shift Z out just to make him a little angry. But we are in game, and this is Captain Wedge on that throw, Wildcard on the Nazeepo, Sailor Twift on that Hanzo, Big Eagle on the Diablo, and Soln on that Rhaegar. And that is Durchin's Couch. And on the side of Save the Murloc, we have Sean on the Bug Boy, Anubrak. We have Apollo on the Lucio. Peroro San. Oh no, it hurts me to say it. On the Green Maid. Odium reigns on the Kerrigan and Ari top on the Ural. We do see Kular. And we just have another. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to see a similar rotation that we saw last game from Durotan's couch, where we had the 4-man rotating and the Thrall going back up top. There is a mid shuffle though before the Thrall is going up top, so I don't know. That URL has a little bit of a lead of XP, the tiniest of leads of XP, but they could be very beneficial. But we do see Nazeepo on Bahamut. Oh, hi, Bahamut. Bahamut, I'm still having problems with my observer, so I just want to make sure that I don't have a nightmare situation going on at the moment. But yeah, we do see camps up, camps up. Why aren't camps being taken? Someone help me. Take a camp. But there's a rotating. Nazeepo wants to get all of those stacks early on, so that at 20, he is a powerhouse. And it looks like a 2-2-1 split right now, but the Rhaegar, again, why not take Rhaegar? Because he is so good at taking camps early on. The new Brock is scouting out, but he's not going to really do anything. Save the Murloc is taking their own camp. So this is going to be even push in the mid lane for both teams. It looks like Nazeepo is a little out of mana though, so it's going to be careful there. But I know you really like this. I was promised that you would like this. Okay, Urel's actually doing quite a bit of damage to the towers up top. Pushing Thrall back. That is the one good thing about Urel. Not the one good thing. She's a very good hero. But she's able to just continuously push other heroes back. But she does have a little bit of a mana problem. So we're going to see soon that Thrall's going to be able to at least get some hits on. Or at least catch up in XP. Or maybe push back the lanes when she has to heart. We do see that happening right now. Both camps are going to be cleared up pretty much for free. Diablo just scouting in the bush and is caught, but he is Diablo, so he is not going anywhere. In fact, he gets a lot of damage out on that new Brock before he retreats. And we're going to have to pay attention to the souls as well. Don't know if he has any souls available. Yeah, but we do have Echo at 8. Toads, we have Toad build. I would have honestly really liked to see a Spooner build on Nazeepo for this one. Bot Shrine is activating in 2 seconds. We do see the Frozen Punisher coming out of... Oh! I almost exited the game. I'm very sorry, friends. I know how to use Observer mode. This has been a train wreck on my side, so I do apologize for that. But it's a 4v4 on the shrines. We do have pretty even stacks here, and Urel unable to come down yet because of that bruiser cam. Very smart pickup by Durotan's couch. Make sure, as this can be a dead Diablo. Diablo is dead and does not have enough souls to respawn in the 5 seconds, but he will be back very shortly. It's still very early on, and he will be back. But this is looking like it might be the first Punisher going over to save the Murloc. And it's a Frozen Punisher. It's not super strong early game, but that is going to be a nice push bot. But we do see Thrall getting a little bit in trouble. He's going to be able to walk away. It's only Lucio and the Urel. Not really able to secure anything there. And Nazeepo baiting the stun. I'm pretty sure this Punisher is only going to really get this fountain, not really anything else. Maybe the tiniest bit of damage onto this fort, unless we do see a huge push on the side of Save the Murloc, and we do see them all pushing in, but they do have to be careful. The minion wave is almost dead. And yes, they have the Frozen Punisher, but that frozen portion of the fort is not gonna remain forever. And that is a safe fort. It is about half health, so that was actually significantly more than I was expecting from the first Punisher. And we do see Urel up top also pushing in onto this fort. So there's a lot of work being done by Save the Murloc right now on all sides of the map. But that is going to be a dead Rhaegar, and this is where Kerrigan just thrives. If she is in very close, tight spaces with any enemy, she can just throw out the damage. That is a dead Diablo. Once again, not enough souls, and this Yrel re-pushing top lane, but the Thrall is coming in order to try to stop this. And there's Yrel doing what Yrel does best and just hitting Thrall back when he tries to engage. And this is now we're going to see mid lane pushed in on the side of Save the Murloc. This is a very different type of game that they are playing from last game. And they're getting a lot done early on. They are way ahead in Siege right now. All of the different forts have some sort of damage on them. Top fort is almost gone. This Yrel is probably going to finish off that fort if nobody rotates to help that Thrall. But we do see Hanzo coming in, maybe going to be able to push Yrel back long enough to save that fort. And this is a very, very interesting timing for the Bruiser camp, but they are ahead in XP. They're about to be 10s, looking for a fight. Why not have some camp pressure out in the map? And we do see both siege camps being picked up. This is 10s though, so I'm wondering if Save the Murloc wanted to engage there or just don't care about this camp down here. And this might be a dead Thrall. Thrall's got to be careful. There are a lot of members of Save the Murloc that rotated up. And this is going to be at least a dead fort, if not a dead Thrall. Kerrigan jumping in, unable to secure that combo, but the fort is down, folks. Mid lane, though, we do see a little bit of a push from Durotan's couch, which is going to be cleaned up by the Greymane pretty easily. We have a significant difference in these structures here, and we do see a little bit of a fight going out on the Bruiser camps. I think this is actually going to be able to be secured by Durotan's couch. I don't think Save the Murloc is looking to have an extended fight here when the shrine is up, but this is the Arcane Punisher. Very, very strong Punisher. We have Apocalypse, we have Dragon's Arrow, Earthquake, and Gargantuan. I was wondering about the Gargantuan. And that is a very, very powerful combo, but Lucio drops the beat and is able to just save everybody with that giant shield. Ancestral comes out, saving the Thrall, and it looks like Kerrigan has been low for about this entire fight, but no one is falling. Everyone is about half health. Who will be the first to go down? It will be the Rhaegar. And Thrall is a little bit in trouble. He doesn't have much mana, but that is a turn on the Kerrigan, and the Anub'arak goes down. So this is actually a 2-for-1 in favor. Okay, never mind. It is a 2-for-2 so far. 2-for-3. This is an insane fight, but Durotan's couch is able to get slightly more kills, and they should be able to secure this shrine. It is 15 seconds until the last member of Save the Murloc is up, and we already see only missing 8. Only missing 4 now, so this is definitely going to be picked up by Durotan's couch. Unless something crazy happens, there's the Arcane Punisher gonna stomp down mid lane. Is a lot stronger than the Frozen Punisher, maybe not significantly, with some of the nerfs to it, but the lasers are still very powerful. Makes it a little bit harder to engage through them unless you're okay with taking a lot of damage. But of course the Greymane does so much damage to the Immortal as well as the Kerrigan. So this will not even be a fort from the Punisher, but it might be a fort from Durotan's couch. They do have every opportunity to try to put down that combo. That is an insane combo with the Apocalypse and the Dragon's Arrow, followed by the Earthquake. That is a lot of CC in a very small amount of time. And did work last time. They were not able to secure the fort though, so they are still down with the structural advantage. But both teams about to be 13s. We're going to see 13s hit a little bit sooner from Save the Murloc. They're all still battling this URL up top. Still having a little bit of a problem because URL is so super strong. Not that Thrall was in danger of dying. He just can't really do too much because he keeps getting pushed back. We do see the 2 siege camps coming out just to push mid lane. Might be more beneficial on the side of Durotan's couch. However, there is a huge push from Save the Murloc, and this might be a dead mid fort, as we do see a siege camp being taken on bot lane from Durotan's couch, trying to get a little bit push on bot, but they are losing mid fort for this, so I'm not sure if they think it is worth or not, but they do have a master plan. Probably it is. Dragon's Arrow comes out and only hits a URL, so that is a 60-second cooldown. Thrall is going to be okay, but Web Rep is out for another 64 seconds. All of the ults will be back up for the next shrine, so nothing to worry about there. We do see the Berserker camp being taken once again off the shrine phases from Save the Murloc, so this did work out for them last time. We did see a lot of structure damage come out when they did this, so maybe they're psyching out the enemy with the timing of this bruiser camp, and they just feel very comfortable with the top push with the URL up there while everyone is bot. And this is a 4-man push on bot. We do have 5 men of Save the Murloc down here. Thrall is just clearing mid lane. Gonna have to go respawn to top, so this is a very smart time for Save the Murloc to take a little bit of a fight on bot lane if they want to, or they can just try to win the race to 16s. Thrall's going to be able to take care of this bruiser camp for free, but he does not see all of the members of Save the Murloc, so he's a little nervous there to step out. This is a 4v5. Durotan's coach going to have to be a little bit careful here if they do not want to die before the top shrine. But Thrall is able to take out that bruiser camp, clear off the catapult pressure, and this is 0 forts left on the side of Durotan's couch. Well, Save the Murloc still holds all of their forts. And this shrine is going to be very difficult because we do see both on the same talent tier. However, Save the Murloc is much closer to the 16th, and Thrall is in trouble. But that beautiful apocalypse comes out, followed by, oh my goodness, followed by the earthquake, but everyone is out of that, and we do have Dragon's Arrow coming back in about 5 seconds, so I'm wondering if we're going to see that come out. We are not. Just going to back up, try to regroup. 16s are taken, or at least earned from Save the Murloc. And we will see this bruiser camp taken on the side of Durotan's couch, but they're going to be unable to get this shrine without 16s. So they're just going to be trying to catch up. Get 16s. I don't think we're going to see them engage here. Let's just see 130 on Nazeebo stacks. So Nazeebo is about ready to pop off when it comes to level 20. Doing very well with his stacks right now. He will definitely have 175 by the time 20s roll around. But this is a Mortar Punisher on the keep. Even though it's not the strongest Punisher, any Punisher on the keep is a strong Punisher. Especially when it's past 16s. This can do a lot of damage. We might see the first keep of the game coming down right now. If they're able to bait it over, they do have pretty decent clear for the Punishers, but we do see a huge push here on the side of Save the Murloc. All the ults are up, except for Earthquake because it was just used. But this looks like an all-ults fight, and we do have Web Wrap coming out, but it is broken, and Gargantuan is trying to rip down Sean, but it's not gonna happen. Urel was in a little bit of trouble, but got to get Ardent Defender, and is perfectly fine now. That is the first keep of the game. It is still anybody's game. We do see Or went down in mid lane. Little bit of pressure on mid keep. So we want to make sure to just mention each team, if this wall goes down, each team has a win condition now. So it's all about future team fights. Who gets to 20s first? Nazeebo? Pretty sure Nazeebo is really close. 149. Nazeebo's about to pop off at level 20. So I think Save the Murloc understands how close Nazeebo is from victory. So I'm pretty sure they're trying to end this prior to level 20. They don't want to be in the shrine with a overly stacked Nazeebo. But we do see Nazeebo top, just trying to get some more stacks out. Save the Murloc just running around together, which is very helpful. Just trying to easily soak 20, not getting caught out anywhere. Whereas Durotan's Couch has to split a little bit to catch up with the XP or be able to catch someone out by themselves. Miss Kerrigan, that's a very risky positioning, but she's just gonna walk away because Durotan's Couch does not want to engage right now. It looks like Urel is getting a nice push up to the core on top lane. And this is going to be another bruiser camp going straight to the core. This is going to have to be dealt with, especially because the shrine is on bot lane. Next shrine is on bot lane, and that is a far walk from top if you're dealing with a bruiser camp. So we might see another 4v5 once the shrine procs, unless they take care of that beforehand. We do see bush meta. Urel trying to bait the members of Durotan's Couch out, but they do not have 20s yet, so I think Durotan's Couch actually wants to take a fight here. It would be very beneficial for them to take a fight here, because they're about to not be able to fight anymore, and this shrine's going to be free shrine to save the Murloc if they don't engage shortly, and it looks like it's going to be too late. They're willing to give this up if necessary. Nazeebo almost there? Oh, he is there. Nazeebo getting stacks 4 days. And he is ready to party. This is a scary situation. It's going to be 20s very shortly for Save the Murloc. It's a frozen Punisher. And Earthquake comes out. Immediate web wrap. I'm wondering if this Nazeebo is going to be able to get out any damage. And it looks like Thrall will be the first to fall. Ultralist kind of bullying the Diablo right there, but he is going to be perfectly fine. And this is going to be another Punisher, looks like, on the side of Save the Murloc. And this might be game, ladies and gents. This is going to be marching straight to the keep. Top keep is already open up, so Thrall's gone. This is a 5v4 on keep. This is a pretty scary situation to be in if you are Durotan's Couch. This might go to game 3. And as I said earlier, don't count out Save the Murloc. They won their division a couple of seasons ago, so they are very similar roster than they were then. And they are ready to take it to game 3. That is a dead Nazeebo. So the damage just got much lower on the side of Durotan's Couch. And this is going to be game number 2 on the side of Save the Murloc. We're going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the stats real quick, but then we're gonna see if I could do this right this time. Ask the proper team if they want map picker ban. Well, not map picker ban, map picker first pick. You see the Hanzo did a lot of damage, so did the Greymane, but it was just 3 kills to 9. It's very close. Super close. I'm hoping that I just get invited to a lobby. Invite me to a lobby, boys. I do need, like, to take another sip of water, but I don't want to put my giant... there it is. A giant water bottle. Tomb of the Spooder Queen. Ooh, Tomb of the Spider Queen. That is fancy. I'm excited. This could be a very late game though, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's past my bedtime. Oh my god. It is not yet, but we're gonna see. This could get very interesting. If we don't see a Johanna ban here, I'd be very, very confused. I think you have to ban Johanna here. No way you cannot, right? Yeah. I'm positive. I'm positive that you ban a Johanna here. But we are going to game number 3, and I'm gonna update the score. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Give us some more! Some more games? Well, this is gonna be the last game, regardless of who wins. Sponsored by Poland Spring. You hear that, Poland Spring? I'm after you. On a ban? What? Is this gonna be a Johanna ban? Sylph ban? I believe that we're gonna have very similar bans just because of how the other games went. Maybe we're gonna have a new Brack ban to enable like a Jaina pick. A Jaina. Just move my entire desk. I would like to see Jaina picked here. Johanna, that makes it a little bit harder. This is Johanna's best map. There is no competing with the shield to pick up the gems and the rotations. Very good wave clear, especially mixed with someone like Jaina. I think that you do get, I know we haven't seen Jaina yet, but I'm assuming that a lot of these teams probably play her because she's such a staple to a lot of comps. So this is one of her better maps too, with the amount of clear. So I'm hoping we do see that. And the new Brock is banned too. Sylve is available. Are we gonna see a snap block for Sylve? If not, I think Durotan's couch is going to take Sylve. Also not bad to push with the objective. Her trait is very, very strong. Anytime you're pushing with a pretty strong objective, but it scales very interestingly. And Rhaegar, they think Rhaegar is more of a priority here. Kind of makes sense. You need to take the Sylvanas here, yes? She's up, you're comfortable playing her, it worked out well for you. I think you gotta stick with heroes that you're comfortable with. So the Diablo doesn't surprise me. We've seen Diablo picked all of the games, and the Greymane. Oh, I love it. I love seeing Greymane in games. The Rhaegar was a very high pick, but that is not their normal healer. I wonder if this is just a flex, or we're gonna see.
Vanquish the weak.
Frostmourne hungers.
Maybe these are just picks that they are comfortable playing. That would also make a lot of sense. But the Jaina, there's the Jaina, and her good friend Arthas. I wonder if they've ever met each other before. Um, Bands? I'm wondering if Arthas is the main tank or if he's gonna be the solo. Rain or ban? Pretty decent. I would ban a healer here. Maybe lock out another good healer. I think. Yeah, why not ban out a healer? Alexstrasza? Dragon can be pretty powerful. I don't think it's as strong on this map, but um, nothing wrong with that. Anduin. That protect all is going to be very important here, I think. On the pull, if anyone ever gets isolated, even though this is currently it's a pretty divey comp. There's the Sylvanas. Maybe if the Sylvanas gets isolated or rooted, you can just pull her out of harm's way with that Anduin. That Sylvanas, though, might be pretty decent. I don't know, I'm kind of liking both drafts so far, honestly. There are a lot of solo options here, and it is a solo Arthas. So you can go, oh, Alarak. Double mage. Very interesting. If Alarak can build sadism, though, it could be very dangerous. I think this heavily relies on Alarak sadism and Arthas' ability to win the solo lane. You do have a lot of. Okay. I kind of like it. I was gonna say a lot of melee heroes into the Arthas are a little bit dangerous, but the ETC holds its own for the most part and combos very well with the Diablo. It might actually even be Diablo solo lane here. Could go either way. Both teams have a lot of fight potential, a little bit more wave clear on the side of Save the Murloc, but this is shaping up to be a pretty good game. I'm actually really excited to see this. I've not seen much Alarak play, at least in NGS, in a while at least. I am excited about this Jaina. If there's a 4-man rotation, that's going to be an insanely strong rotation. With the bot lane, Arthas. What if it was like a Murd and Diablo solo laning against each other? That would be pretty great. I want that. Oh, and we are in game. And on the side of Durotan's couch, we have Big Eggroll once again on that Diablo, Captain Wedge on the ETC, Wildcard on that Greymane, Thuln on the Anduin, and Sailor Twift on the Sylvanas. And on the side of Save the Murloc, we have Fuller on that Alarak, we have Sean on the Murden, we have Odium Reigns on that Rhaegar, we have Apollo playing the Arthas, and we have Peror San on that Jaina. I said that horribly wrong again. They are testing me. I'm sorry for butchering your names, friends. I promise I do not mean to. But look at that Murloc, that very sad or angry Murloc face. We are gonna see. I think we gotta pay attention to Alarak's sadism, and I can check that throughout the game. But this is gonna be a dead Jaina, and that is the power of ETC. Slide and push back into your team. if possible, into the Diablo flip. Like, that Jaina was not getting out of there. It looks like the Alarak is actually solo laning. A very interesting choice. The Murden's gonna come down, try to gank the ETC. I don't think this is gonna work very well. He does have Slide and Basement still, so yeah, I'm not sure if ganking the ETC is the best unless you bring one of your assassins, then it could potentially work. These are very interesting splits though, because we do have the 4-man rotations between top and mid, which is rather common on this map. But this solo Alarak, I feel like it's going to be harder to get sadism if he's just not present in the team fights. But we will see. I could be very wrong about that, as I have never really played him, so I'm not sure how easy it is to get the sadism while solo laning. And it looks like this Murden is a little bit in trouble, but the Jaina steps forward trying to save Murden and actually dies herself. Excuse me, everybody. And we do still see normal rotations between mid and top, but this Rhaegar actually rotates bot. You get the siege camp out, put a little bit more pressure on bot for the side of save the Murloc. This is the power of Rhaegar, like we spoke in the last couple of games. We were having a conversation with each other, friends, and we spoke in detail about this Rhaegar and ability to take camps. It creates a lot of early game pressure. And now we actually see a little bit of a split. It's 2-2-1 currently on the side of Save the Murlocs, and Jaina is just soloing top. You never want the Jaina to solo top. That's going to be very difficult for her to safely rotate. Just waiting for her team, so that was very good. For her to stay back right there and just wait for her tanks to rotate. Big A-Girl getting a lot of damage, but he is Diablo, and they do have an Anduin. So he will just walk away or get pulled away by his savior. This Alarak might be in trouble. 3-man rotation, 4-man rotation, and that is a dead Alarak. Rip sadism, everybody. But we do have enough gems on the side of Durotan's couch. We do not quite have enough on the side of Save the Murloc. We did have a lot lost on that Alarak when he died bot. But we're going to see the first turn in for Durotan's couch. And I'm wondering where they're going to push in. It would be very smart to push in the top lane, just in case they get a boss play later on. It's a very strong boss on this map. Probably the strongest boss in the game, in my opinion. It's very good at siege damage. But also it is very easy to have a throw pit. With the Sylvanas out, it's gonna have trait available once they get to the fort. And this is going to be at least, I'd say at least the top fort for the first web weavers. They are electing to stay in mid lane. And is that a dead Murden? That looks like a dead Murden. And the dwarf had no chance there. And this is going to be a dead mid fort. Top is actually going to be taking a lot of damage too, if nobody rotates to handle that one. But the Arthas is dead. We do see Jaina going top, trying to save the top fort. But it's going to be probably, if they just leave the web weaver alone, it's probably going to get down to half health. But it looks like Durotan's couch is going to secure this, make sure that it goes fully down so that they do have that opportunity to push with the boss. Mark Zombie, thank you so much. I hope your cast was really good today. Your stream. Did you just cast? I think you just cast it tonight, didn't you? I don't know if I'm wrong. Well, welcome. Welcome, Mark's people. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. All of the zombies are here. So many zombies. Everybody say hi. They're very nice people. And they love cats. Where was I? Both bruiser camps out now, and this is going to be Durotan's couch on their way to tens. Where Save the Murloc is just trying to clear some lanes, try to catch up as much as possible. But we do see 31 gems being held on the side of Durotan's couch. They're almost at second turn-in. Whereas Save the Murloc is looking for a safe way to turn in before tens. I'm not sure they want to turn in before tens, but they definitely do not want to have Durotan's couch have back-to-back turn-ins because that will also be insanely painful for XP and structures. Haters are gonna take, you are absolutely correct there. And I am the master of that saying. We do have enough for both teams once again. However, we're gonna see back-to-back turn-in on the side of Durotan's couch, it looks like. And that is gonna be a very, very hard situation to be in if you're in Save the Murloc. That is a lot of pressure. People are marching in with... Oh, that is a dead Alarak. Marching in with Sylph's arrow, marching in with the objectives, marching in with all of their ults. And that is a stage dive ETC, everybody. Didn't want to go against all of the stuns available on Save the Murloc for the mosh pit. But we do have tens, and Save the Murloc doesn't quite have tens yet. These are very, very healthy objectives. We do see Durotan's couch coming into mid lane, trying to secure this mid wall. Maybe even if they can get the kill. There are 2 kills. Maybe. Nope. The Arthas is able to stand. But this is potentially a keep now. Black Arrow comes out, and that is a disabled keep. And this is a very healthy web weaver. About half health. This is going to be first keep of the game, and we're going to have a lot of catapult pressure. Top lane, the wall is already down. Or is going to be down. And we do see a rotation. Unsafe rotation from the ATC. They understand the top lane is very important. Do we have any damage? We do have open. Okay, so the structural advantage is significant on the side of Durotan's couch this game. They have 1 keep down, soon to be 2 keeps down, and an open wall on bot lane. Thank you for that gift sub. I do appreciate that. That is 2 dead keeps in the second objective. This is easy boss if they want to take boss. Looks like Durotan's couch is going to take boss because they have 13 advantage. This boss is going straight to core, whereas it's only a 9-minute boss. This boss is very, very strong, so this could very easily get some core damage. And this is going to have to be defended. So even if we do see that turn-in happening from Save the Murloc, they're not even going to bother right now because they did know Durotan's couch was that boss. They're not going to push with boss. They are instead opting to go and siege bot lane. It does make sense. Cata pressure on each lane. That's going to force any turn-in from the Save the Murlocs to be very far back to start. And all the lanes are pushed so far that Durotan's couch kind of has to push forward in order to get enough gems for another turn-in. They are 18 away, so it's like a significant amount away from turn-in. If they get any kills here, I think it might be game. They don't want to do anything too crazy yet, though. But it is 14-12. Save the Murloc does not yet have that 13 talent here. And they're hoping to even this up so that they do have an even talent tier fight before 16s. They're just going to give up this bruiser camp. They can't really fight here. But this Alarak, okay, Alarak is able to go. And this is going to be a turn-in that doesn't do much, I'm afraid. All of the lanes are super pushed. They didn't even get all of the turn-in, so that is unfortunate. They are too short of a turn-in, and that is another dead keep. So right now, if Save the Murloc elects to turn in, they're going to have a really hard time pushing into an advantage given that all of their lanes are pushed back to almost core. But it would be possibly their best chance at turning this game around, maybe invading bot camp. They know someone's on it. They're not going to be able to get there in time. There's a lot of pressure happening in all of the lanes. And this is about to be 16s for Durotan's couch. This is almost a 3-level lead. A full Talontier advantage is going to be very, very difficult to come back from this. Not that you cannot come back from this, but it is looking like Durotan's couch game to lose at this very moment. And here come the web weavers. Mid web weaver is already dead. Bot is actually getting a lot of damage from those siege giants. And top, the catapults are doing their jobs in destroying this web weaver. As I stated, it's very, very difficult to get something done here. That pull from Anduin just saved Sylvanas. And that is going to be a dead Alarak and Rhaegar and Myrddin. And this is soon to be a dead Jaina. And this should be game. This is going to be a 13 maybe minute game. $12:32. And Durotan's couch is going to take the series 2-1. We had a game 3, friends. I'm excited. Are you excited that we had a game 3? Sylvanas, OP. And that was a 12-0 kill. So that was a very, very tough game for Save the Murloc. But as I said before, never count out Save the Murloc. They have placed very, very high in the past. There's always room for comeback. They were able to get one game tonight too, so they're going to be increasing the amount of points that they have. That will switch up. I think that might switch where they are in the division, actually. And Durotan's couch, I'm wondering if they moved to 2nd with this win. I'm not sure where the divisions currently stand, but it looks like it looks like they're off by 1 point, so it looks like they might actually be able to move up depending on the results from the 1st and 2nd seed. But it's still very early on in NGS. We are in week 3. So there's still many, many games to play before we see where these seedings actually are. All the teams are still in play. And that is it for me tonight. It is a little late here, and I do have to go to work in the morning. So next time we will get a beautiful interview from one of the winners. But as for right now, let me see if anybody else is streaming the NGS place. I know there's a lot of us out here. Tons of us out here. Actually, the one, the only, Bahamut Gaming is streaming. So we are going to send it over to him once again. He's amazing. Make sure you say hi. Make sure you give him some love. He has some crazy finger gun emotes, so make sure you be very, very nice, because last time I told you not to be and I almost got in trouble. So thank you everyone for watching. Congratulations to Durotan's couch. Very well played by Save the Murloc as well. And I am back on Thursday. So everyone have a beautiful night.